Your mind is your real English teacher. Let me ask you something. When you wake up in the morning, what language do you think in? When you feel stressed, what language does your mind use? When you dream about your future, what language do you hear inside your head? Because here is the truth most English learners never realize. The language you think in shapes the life you live. Not your grammar book, not your vocabulary list, not your accent, your thoughts. Today, I'm not going to teach you English. I'm going to teach you something more powerful. I'm going to show you why your mind is your real English teacher. And if you understand this deeply, your fluency will accelerate faster than you imagine. Take a deep breath. Your transformation starts right now. Part 1. The biggest mistake English learners make. Most learners focus on vocabulary, on grammar, pronunciation, tests, but they ignore the most important thing, identity. Let me explain. If deep inside you believe, I am bad at English, your brain will protect that belief. You will hesitate. You will avoid speaking. You will feel nervous. You will stay silent. Not because you are incapable, but because your identity is stronger than your effort. Identity always wins. If you say, I'm not confident, your actions will follow that story. But what if you change the story? What if you say, I am becoming an English thinker? That changes everything. Interactive moment number 1. Say this inside your mind. I am not learning English. I am training my brain. Again. Slowly. Feel it. Because fluency is brain training, not talent. Part 2. The invisible prison. Translation. Let's talk honestly. Do you translate before you speak? Native language to English to speak. That mental process is slow, and slowness creates fear. Imagine trying to run with weights on your legs. That's translation. But when you think directly in English, you remove the weights, and speed builds confidence. Confidence builds identity. Identity builds fluency. Story segment. The shift. I once met a student who studied English for 8 years. 8 years. He knew grammar. He knew vocabulary. But he was afraid to speak. Why? Because he still translated every sentence. One day I told him, for the next 30 days, don't focus on speaking. Focus on thinking. He looked confused, but he tried. He started describing his day inside his mind. I am walking. It is cold. I feel nervous. I want to improve. Simple thoughts. 3 months later, he answered a question in English without translating. He paused after speaking, and he smiled. Because it was automatic, that was the day his identity changed. Not his vocabulary, not his grammar, his identity. Part 3. Your brain is wired by repetition. Your brain builds strength through repetition. If you think in your native language 24 hours a day, your brain becomes powerful in that direction. But when you start thinking in English daily, you create a new mental pathway. At first, it feels uncomfortable, slow, strange. But that discomfort is growth. Your brain is adapting. Just like muscles grow after resistance, your fluency grows after mental effort. Interactive moment number 2. Live practice. Look around you right now. Describe 5 things in English inside your mind. For example, the room is quiet, the light is bright, I'm sitting, my phone feels warm, I feel focused. No translation, just thinking. Pause for 30 seconds. Now continue. Did you see? You can already think in English. Part 4. The power of inner voice. You have a voice inside your head. That voice can build you or destroy your progress. Many learners say internally, my accent is bad. I sound stupid. I can't do this. That inner voice creates anxiety, but imagine changing it to, I am improving. I am courageous. I am becoming fluent. Your brain listens to your self-talk, and it obeys. Short exercise, reprogram your inner voice. Repeat mentally, I accept mistakes. Mistakes help me grow. I speak even if I'm not perfect. Again, your mindset shapes your results. Part 5. Thinking in English changes your confidence when you think in English daily. You respond faster, you hesitate less, you feel more natural. You build mental flexibility, and slowly, you stop feeling like an outsider in the language. You start feeling like a participant. That changes your posture. That changes your tone. That changes your energy. Fluency is not just words, it's presence. Part 6. Shift from student to speaker. There are two identities. I am an English student. I am an English speaker in progress. The first waits for permission. The second takes action. The first fears mistakes. The second uses mistakes. Choose carefully, because your identity determines your speed of growth. Visualization moment. Close your eyes. Imagine yourself speaking English confidently. Imagine a job interview, a business meeting, traveling abroad. Making international friends, feel it. Notice your body language. Notice your breathing. That version of you already exists. You are building it. Part 7. Your daily mind training system. Here is your simple system. Every day, 5 minutes. Describe your environment. 5 minutes. Think about your emotions in English. 10 minutes. Listen and shadow English audio. 10 minutes. Speak without stopping. No perfection. Just repetition. Consistency beats intensity. Final message. Your mind decides your future one day. You will answer someone in English without thinking, and you will pause, because it felt natural. And in that moment you will realize, you did not just learn English, you trained your brain, you built courage, you changed your identity. And when identity changes, life changes. Series transition. In the next episode, we will go deeper. I will show you exactly why you are still translating and how to stop permanently. Because fluency begins when translation ends. Stay committed. Your mind is your real teacher, and you are just getting started.